I'm going to do another political reading today. I should be doing other things. There are so many things I have to do, but the sun is out, it's bright in here, so I said, why not do another tarot reading? Anyways, I'm going to be looking at Mr. Bloomberg. He certainly has my attention. And today is dog hair day, apparently, dog hair day. Today is, let's see, I have no idea what today is. Alexa, what day is it today?
Today is Wednesday, February 12th.
So it's February 12th. And I'm going to ask about Bloomberg. I'm going to ask him how he's going to do in the Democratic, with the Democrats. So let's just see. This is kind of a general question. How is he going to do? Is he going to become prominent in the Democratic, with the Democratic nomination? I am going to pick the 10 of coins for obvious reasons. 10 of coins. He has a lot of money. He's quite wealthy. He's a, quote, data guy. He's done a lot with computers, programs, making programs with computers and all that kind of thing. I think he's very intuitive. I think he works a lot with his intuition. I don't know what his sign is. But the fact that he kind of saw that there'd be a spot for him in this primary, I think is interesting. You know, he sees the future. He weighs the present and can kind of project into the future. And I mean, that's a very good thing. He's also a very he's a philanthropist. I mean, he has a lot of money. He does a lot of wonderful things for worldwide with his money. He's 78 years old. He doesn't look 78. He's got great ads coming out. And, you know, why would someone 78 who's got that kind of money want to do this? I think he has I think he is coming from a good place. I think he does feel like, you know, he's ready to take on Trump. And I think he is the one to take on Trump. Did I go past the 10 of cups? The 10 of pentacles? Oh dear. Let's see. 10 of pentacles, of course, is someone who's wealthy. I could also do the king of pentacles, but I'll do the 10. 10 of cups. 10 of coins. Here we are. It could be this is a good card for me. I could also pick the 10 of the ace, not the ace, the king of pentacles. But we're going to go with the 10 of coins. He's got a lot of money. He's got money. So we're just going to do this regular horseshoe spread with some clarifiers. And the question is, how will he fare in the Democratic primary? How will he fare in the Democratic primary? How will Mike Bloomberg fare in the Democratic primary? Right now, at this point in time, the New Hampshire primary is over, won by Bernie Sanders. The Iowa primary, I think, was won by Buttigieg. So it is splitting up. Warren has fallen behind. Amy Klobuchar has creeped up. Biden has kind of tanked. So it's been a lot of ups and downs for a lot of people. Wang has dropped out. So let's go. Let's see how he's going to fare in the Democratic primary. We'll see him, the next primary, the caucus is in Nevada, and after Nevada comes South Carolina, and then Super Tuesday, which he will be in. And I think he will be in the next debate. So it'll be interesting to see him live with the other candidates. I already cut these. Okay. Got hair everywhere. Over here, over here, over here. Okay, so we're asking about Bloomberg, how he'll fare in the Democratic primary. Let's check the cards. That looks good. Okay. This is the recent past. All upside down. Four of coins. He's sitting on his money. He's a wealthy man sitting on his money. He certainly is a wealthy person sitting on his money. But he's willing to spend it. So that's good. But he's stable. I think he's very good with money. And he's very good with running businesses. And he comes with a lot of experience. That's what I like about the guy. I mean, I'm a Bernie supporter, but I think, given the times we're in right now, I think this is a good place to be. So he's careful with his money. He's a wealthy man. He sits on his money, but he's also kind of a noblesse oblige kind of guy, where he does give a lot of his money to charity and does a lot of initiatives worldwide with Bill Gates and other people. So this is a good card to have. I mean, he's pretty solid financially. This is his current position. This is a recent past, and this is current position, where he is at now. The Wheel of Fortune, isn't that interesting? Yeah, he's kind of thrown his hat into the ring, and he's going all in. I mean, he's taking the chance to make something of his life. As a 78-year-old man, he's going forward. He's spinning the wheel. But it's funny with him, as I said earlier. I think he's a gambler, not a gambler like Trump, but someone who does look to the future and tries to see how you get to where you want to go. And so he doesn't just throw caution to the wind. He does a lot of thinking about where things are going and how to make things happen. It could mean also that luck is coming his way. This could also be a very good sign for him. Certainly things right now with Biden seem to be fading. Of course, things can change very quickly. With Biden fading, people are looking to see who can beat Trump. And at this point in time, with seeing the splintering of the party, he could be feeling really good about what he's decided to do. So this could be, I could see him in this position of saying, I bet on a certain thing that would happen, and it's actually happened. So this is the Hidden Influences, the Lover's card. Major Arcana, he's got two Major Arcanas here. Lover's card, this is all about partnerships. So what does he have going on for him? You know what I noticed, and I think we're going to see more of it. He's going to be picking off Republicans and getting them on his side. Like he picked off that naval officer that Trump got rid of. I can see him picking off Vindman. I can see him picking off all kinds of people that Trump has viciously cut from, or even Mitt Romney. Maybe even pick Mitt Romney to say that he'd be the right guy to support. So I think he's going to be developing a lot of partnerships. Now this is his strength, because he is not. I don't see him as a megalomaniac like Trump is. I see him more working with people. You can't become a billionaire, the third richest man in the United States, by just being nasty. I mean, I think he knows how to work with people. I know he works a lot with Bill Gates and all his philanthropic work. And I know he has done huge things for the Democratic Party. Supported all these candidates downstream. In other words, the local candidates. He's supported people in towns and cities and state legislatures and Senate races and Congress races. So he's very much a hands-on person with helping the Democratic Party. So these are really pretty strong cards. So his obstacles are here. And it's the Three of Cups, which is a celebratory card. Now that's an obstacle, though. So what the Three of Cups could be an obstacle? Could it be, I don't know what that is, Three of Cups. Could it be celebrating too much? He seems like I think he's kind of a workaholic. I mean, he'd have to be. You'd have to be a workaholic to be in the position he's in now. But the Three of Cups is an obstacle. So I'm wondering if some of his friends, close friends, might come out against him, or might not like him, or may do something. I don't know. We'll have clarifiers on that for sure. Now this is the community. The Six of Wands. Boy, these are great cards so far. Six of Wands is a recognition from the community. So the community is recognizing him. I think he's going to be doing really well in this. If he doesn't get the nomination, I think he's going to be doing really well. I mean, they're going to look to him. This is getting recognition from your peers. And this is in the community card. So that's really pretty strong. This is his current action, what he's going to do now. Emperor. He's going to be the emperor. Long live the emperor. Now, it's interesting, this card here with the emperor. The emperor is someone who takes charge. Some consider the emperor the patriarchy, but others consider the emperor, the good king. The king that is very, he rules, and he's got clarity, and but he's also just, and he's very supportive of his minions. And so the emperor card here is pretty, so he takes an emperor stance. I don't know, I think this sort of leads like he's going to be doing play a big part in the Democratic primaries, because this is his current action. And then the final outcome. Brace yourself for this. The Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins is me. I'm the Queen of Coins. I'm a Capricorn, and I call myself the Queen of Coins. So apparently I will be voting for him. So the Queen of Coins is a wonderful card to have. It could be, this is another very successful queen who's very pragmatic and loving and nurturing, but also very successful. So here we have the Queen of Coins. Maybe he's going to bring on a woman. Maybe he's going to bring on a woman VP. Or maybe he's going to bring on a woman to run. Maybe he will decline and put a woman in, help a woman get elected. So this is interesting. He did say that he will support whoever wins the nomination. If it's a woman, he's going to support the woman. Or if he runs, I think he'll put a woman as a VP. And that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. So these are beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Couldn't have asked for better cards for Mr. Bloomberg. We're going to do some clarifiers here. If the dogs stop. Oh, Jesus. Now they're going to do this. Oh. Will we stop? Should I stop? No, I think they're going to. Okay, let's see if they stop. Okay, let's do the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sort of curious about this card here. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, man, he gets the Moon card. This is, a lot of people read the Moon as sort of a bad thing. I love the Moon. It's all intuition. It's water energy. It's all tuition. It's learning, going deep and learning from their intuition, hidden knowledge. And I think he is driven by intuition a great deal. I think he has a strong intuitive sense. And that's what's helping him get where he is going. Then he has the Hangman, looking at things from a different perspective. Again, he does that. That's how he did it when he decided to run. He was looking at the field and wondering which way should he go. And he goes, well, I'm going to throw my hat in, and if they need me, I'll be on the bench. I'm ready to go. See, Trump doesn't have a bench guy. There's no bench. But, he provided a bench for all of us. So he's there. We got three major arcanas here. Holy smoke. And then we got the Three of Cups. We got the Three of Cups here and the Three of Cups here. That's interesting. Now, this is in a position of obstacle, and it comes up here as an obstacle as well. So when we'll have to see what his one obstacle does come up here, like it's over there. You wouldn't think that would be an obstacle, the Three of Cups, but we'll see. Now we're going into the Lovers card, and that's partnerships. I also think this is hidden influences. It could be partnership. It's also going to be stuff that he loves. I think he loves what he does. I mean, he was a billionaire when he was mayor of New York City. And he took the subway to work, you know? I mean, come on. Okay, here we have the Two of Swords, a decision that he's going to have to make. He may have to make some decisions. Again, it's a 2, so it's, you know, making decisions, tough decisions. He's going to have to make some tough decisions, maybe. You know, who are his friends, who aren't his friends. Government, the 5. So this involves government. And the Devil. So here we have a very interesting dynamic. We're pulling so many major arcanas here. So we have to make a choice, and there's a government involved. So maybe it is a choice whether he's going to run or not. And then there is a Devil card. Maybe he has to make maybe he has to make more than one choice. Maybe he made the choice to run for the Democratic nomination, but maybe he has to make a choice to run for presidency. And maybe this is what another choice is that he's going to have to make. Because if he does get if he gets the nomination, he's going to have to run. Now, someone suggested he may become a third party. I don't think he'll do that. I hope he doesn't do that. Well, third parties aren't a bad idea, but I don't know. That could get Trump in again if it's the third party. You never know. So there is the Devil here, which is something that's holding him back. There's something that he has that, you know, sabotages him in some way. But it's not something exterior. I think it's something within him that may sabotage. He may get some, I mean, we all have our weaknesses, and he has a weakness. I don't know what it is, but it could be affecting him in his relationships here. It could be affecting him in his candidacy. The Devil card. But we learn from the Devil. We learn from our devils that are inside of us. That's how many of us move forward. It's like facing those addictions that we have or whatever sabotages us. We realize them, we see them, and we move forward. Now, this is the card I'm really curious about. It's the 3 of Cups. What could be holding him back? What are his obstacles from the 3 of Cups? 3 of Cups is a celebration, usually. It's a group of friends together celebrating. It's a wonderful card. We get the Fool. And we get the 4 of Cups, pushing away. And we get the Star. This is insanity, what's happening here, is all these majors are crazy. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups. There's some Fool energy here, which is some very impulsive, youthful energy coming through. And then we have the 4 of Cups. I always read this as someone pushing someone away. And then he gets the Star, you know, wishes and hopes, and it's also recovering from the Tower. Could be like a new sort of a new direction. How could all these be obstacles? Maybe it's an obstacle because he gets distracted in some way. He gets distracted. He becomes kind of cocky. Maybe he kind of like, oh yeah, I'm going to be president now. Maybe he gets a little full of himself. I don't know. Maybe people are advising him to do a certain thing and he's saying, no, I got this. So maybe there's some distraction with this card. Maybe the only problem is being distracted. But then he gets back on track. You know, he gets back on track. I'm not sure about that. Now, this 3 of Cups came over here. It's that Fool card. I don't see him as the Fool at all. But well, I'll look back at that again. 6 of Wands, I don't think I need to put any clarifiers on that. It seems like the community, a lot of support from the community, which means to me that he'll get the nomination. The Emperor, let's see what that's all about. Let's see if there's any cards that are concerned there. Of course, the Chariot. I mean, what is going on here? Moving forward, great guns. The 6 of Coins. It's a wonderful card to have. Giving, not taking, giving, joy, sharing, passing on your wealth. And the Page of Swords. That's like a new energy, being a new energy of clarity, a message of clarity. So this is with the Emperor. So with the Emperor, as emperors are tend to do, there's this movement, this forward movement. It's a very male card, a very active card. And then he moves forward with great guns, and then he's a giving nature, sharing, giving, and he also has the Knave of Swords. That's called the Page of Swords. That's new energy, new kind of renewed clarity, a young energy. I think this may be giving him, like it did with Bernie when he first ran in 2016. He ran in the Democratic Party and he went back to Congress and they said, "What happened to you?" And he goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You look like you're 20 years younger." I think that might be happening to Mr. Bloomberg. He'll be running in this and be caught up in all of it, and it really may make him feel like a younger person. And these are all really great cards. The Queen of Coins. I think this is a woman. Either a woman president that he's going to nominate or someone he'll put on as VP. Let's find out more about this woman. It's the King of Pentacles. And that's the Queen of Pentacles. So it's a marriage of some kind. It's a couple. We have the Page of Pentacles, and again, I always read this as light, giving, shedding light on a subject. The King of the Page of Pentacles isn't necessarily like that, but I take it from this picture. And so there's a partnership. He gets into a partnership with a woman who's very like-minded, who's also very successful and caring and nurturing. So this looks like he's either going to support a couple, a man and a woman for presidency, or a woman and a man for presidency, or he is going to become the king and she'll become the queen. The presidential ticket could be either way, of course. And then we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords, of course, is another king. We got two kings here. That's a lot of male energy, positive male energy. One very practical and one very clarifying. So we have this powerful, powerful reading here. There's a lot of major arcanas, and I don't see where it's all about him. I see a lot of give and take with these cards. A lot of I think when he runs his campaign, he's going to consult with other people. He's going to become, he's going to have his own opinion about things. He's going to move forward, but he's very centered. He's very grounded, but he's also open to other ideas. And here we have these two kings here that are coming in with the queen. So that could be a lot of people that he's passing on information, giving light and taking light in. So this I see as a group. I see this as a group. This, I don't know what's going on here with this Three of Cups, because this is obstacles. If this is the worst obstacle he has, is like maybe the worst obstacle this guy's going to have is the fact that he celebrates a little bit too much. He goes off the beaten track, but I just don't see him doing that. But it could be because he falls in, he sort of gives into his foolish nature, his inner child, and maybe he starts having some fun. And maybe, but I think he catches himself because then he pushes it away. So he may be a little wild and crazy, a little bit. Maybe a little, I don't know. But then he gets the star. Wishes and dreams come true. So I don't see this Three of Cups as being a huge obstacle for him. Anyways, this is Mr. Bloomberg. I don't know. It seems like he is going to, there's this devil here with the Lovers. This could be a little there's so many good cards in this reading. This could be something that he does do that sabotages himself. I don't think that we would know what that is. He knows what that is. He's a workaholic, we know that. And there could be other things that he has, under the hood that we don't know about that could be, sabotaging himself a little bit. But the cards are so good. He's got these really good cards. So that's my reading for Mike Bloomberg. And I don't know, he comes up with the Emperor, he comes up with a nice Queen of Coins over here. It looks like there's group work being done down here. There's group work being done up here. There's group celebration here. There's partnerships here. There's the Wheel of Fortune. The Fate card is here. I mean, this is pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable reading for our Mr. Bloomberg. I don't know. Looks pretty good. I like it. Have a great day.